Hey guys, how you doing today? I know it's been a while, but I am back for sure. If y'all guys follow me on Snapchat, y'all guys will know what happened to my dog of 8 years, my little Yorkie. He was viciously killed by my neighbor's dog. So if y'all guys want a video on that, I will make it. I am whispering because my throat hurts and I'm very tired. Probably from the crying and the emotions from my dog being killed, and then having to deal with him and what we were going to do with him, and my son being very hurt. You know, my son's like me, he doesn't like crying in front of people, so he would take a shower and like basically yell, like crying. So that was fucking hard for me. And anyways, if y'all guys want a video on that, I will definitely make a video. Let me know in the bottom. So I am here basically to let y'all guys know what I've been dealing with. So I have been gaining weight. I went from weighing 118 pounds, and then we got here and I was weighing at 120 something, and then I wasn't feeling good. And then my sister and I were talking on the phone, and she explained to me how my tia, my aunt, found out that she had cancer, ovarian cancer, and it really scared me because I'm like, shit, I don't feel good. I've been having really bad stomach pain. I don't know if cancer hurts. I read that cancer doesn't hurt, but I was just really scared. I was like, I need to get checked because and women, seriously, if you have my subscribers, my beautiful SubSubss, y'all follow me, just get checked. Like, I know you feel 100%, but I think it's just best for you to get checked because you never fucking know, especially if you have children or, a family, it doesn't matter. It's best to know now than to catch it when it's too late. So I went to the hospital and I told the doctor that I've been having pain, and the reason I'm here, I'm usually a tough cookie. Like, I'm like, whatever. Just fucking take a hot shower, or, medicine. I won't even take medicine. I've been on medication all my life. For my new subscribers, I have horrible asthma, and I had all kinds of medicines all my life. So I try to avoid medicine as much as possible. But, so he was like, you're probably pregnant. And I said, no, I had a full period. So we're not pregnant. We were trying, but I was just like frustrated. I'm like, it's not meant to be. Let's just get sexy for the beach. Because if y'all guys know, I live in Italy now, and we have been to the beach already, and I love it. It was very fun. My son had a fucking blast. I had a blast. My husband had a blast. So I'm a little tan, as you can see. Finally, I'm not paying for the tan like I was in Germany. So the doctor was like, hey, well, you're probably pregnant. And I'm like, no. And I explained to him all my symptoms. I explained to him that I did have a period, and he was like, okay, that sounds right. Like, he believed me. Like, you're not pregnant. He's like, we're going to do a lot of blood work. Make sure it's not your thyroid problem. Because I explained to him that my mom has a really bad thyroid problem. I think it might be an inactive or active. I don't know which one it is. But basically, like, you kind of like, it's not about gaining weight. It's more of like the water problem. So I was like, fuck. Like, I know I don't gain weight like that. It doesn't look like I have water problems. But I do. My feet do get swollen. Like, my mom's feet used to get swollen. So I was like, okay, thyroid doesn't sound too bad, just keep up with yourself, stay fit, eat right, and take medicine. But I did explain to him, I'm getting sick. Like, I'm having like some morning sickness, but I'm not pregnant. I had a full period. So he gave me a bunch of blood work. I had to get a lot of blood work. He said he was going to give me a pregnancy test, like to pee in a cup, just because it's part of the procedure, just to make sure, like, to rule it out. Like, okay, you're not pregnant. Let's find out what's really wrong with you. Sorry if I keep messing with my hair, guys. I colored my hair. I might go a little lighter if y'all want to see a video on that, because for my ladies or my men, I'm gonna go a little lighter on my hair, and because I'm too cheap to pay like hundreds of euros to get my hair done, so I just buy the box myself and I do it myself. If y'all want to see that, let me know. But I did cut my hair. I did cut some bangs, so the bangs are coming forward. Usually when I curl it, it stays back. But so if I keep doing this, I'm sorry. I know some of y'all guys get frustrated with me touching my face or my hair, but where was I at? So, he was pressing on my stomach and doing all that stuff. He's like, yeah, your stomach feels a little different. And I got scared. I was like, fuck, my worst nightmare, like, to have cancer. I feel too young. I know cancer has no age. Like, even these poor, beautiful babies get it. But for me, it was scary because I have my son. I'm in Italy. Like, that's just a horrible news to find out. So I go do all the tests, all the blood work, the pee test, and I come back and I'm sitting in the office, like, I feel like for hours, and I'm like, fuck, please, and I'm just praying, like, please don't let it fucking be cancer. Like, was my aunt what happened with her. Did that have to happen for me to find out that I have cancer? Like, did it take someone else to be, for me to be like, fuck, let me get checked. So he gets into the office and he puts like that stuff in his hands, like the sanitizer. He goes, well, you're pregnant. And we both start laughing, and I said, you're funny. And he goes, no, you're pregnant. And April Fool's was like, I thought it was yesterday. It was like right around the corner. And I got my phone, and it's not April Fool's. And I'm like, that's funny. I said, I'm not pregnant. I said, I had a full period. We have not been trying. It's impossible. Like, what the fuck am I? The Virgin Mary? So he's like, I go, is there anything else I could say that I'm pregnant? Like, he goes, no, just being pregnant. And I'm laughing, and he's laughing too. So him laughing so hard was like, I know you can't be, doctors are not allowed to joke like this. This is not funny. And he goes, do you want me to go get the test? I said, yes, please. Like, I don't believe you. We were still laughing, but I was kind of like, doctors are not allowed to joke like this. So he comes in with the paper, and sure enough, it says I'm pregnant. It's positive that I am fucking pregnant. It says positive. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, and I'm sitting there. He goes, I'll give you a minute. And I'm sitting in there, guys, and I'm like, seriously, I'm just like, what the fuck? And I'm like, no, I'm not, because I've had a full period. And I know you can still be pregnant like that, but I had a full period. We are not trying anymore, so there's no way that I could be pregnant. But then I'm thinking, like, well, I did have morning sickness, but no, that's from pain from my stomach, So I was like, what the fuck? And he comes in, and I'm like, are you sure? And he goes, this is like the best test that you could take. He goes, you're pregnant. And he looked at me kind of like, fuck, like, do you not want it? I'm like, no, I'm happy. But I couldn't come to, like, you know what I mean? I couldn't believe it, because I had my full period, guys. We weren't trying anymore. It's been a while since we were trying. So I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, there has to be something else. I'm like, no, I'm happy. I'm just like, what the fuck, when? Like, how, where was I? And so my son was with me. I think I had to take him out of school early because no one was going to be able to pick him up. So he was at the appointment with me. So I was like, fuck. And I know my son would be stoked, but I was like, I'm not. There's no way I'm pregnant. So I get the prenatal vitamins. I had to go make an appointment with Women's Health for the baby for my next checkup to check like the heartbeat and stuff. I'm like, I can't. And guys, I was like, I cannot believe I'm going through this right now. Like, am I really making an appointment for my baby? Like, and I don't see no heartbeat because that's just a regular doctor. He's not, OBGYN for him to be checking me. I'm like, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So I went to the commissary with my kid. I still didn't tell him because I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, I just didn't feel pregnant. I was gaining weight, but that was just from, we just moved to Italy. So I was trying like all the Italian food, but I was like, there's no fucking way, trying wines, and y'all guys know wine has a lot of calories and sugar. So I was like, excuse me, I'm gonna get some water real quick. So I bought my own pregnancy test at the commissary. For some of you guys who don't know or new subscribers, the commissary, my husband's in the military, so commissary is what we call our grocery store. So I was like, what the fuck? And I bought like the cheap, I'm so cheap, guys. I mean, hello, look, I don't even go get my hair done. I do my own hair, I do my own nails. When I do them, I do my own stuff. Because people always just fuck up. But I'm so cheap, and I bought like $1. It was like 99-cent pregnancy test. I bought them before. And so I'm just like so tripping out because I'm like, what? And I'm like, no. And then I told my husband, I'm going to try to make this video short, guys, because I don't have that much memory. I will make another video, I promise. My husband's bike's getting fixed, so we're sharing the car, and I go pick him up at work, and he goes, well, babe, how'd your appointment go? Because he was so worried for me, especially with the news that what happened with my tia. And I'm like, well, he was like, there's a possibility you could be pregnant. And my husband too was like, no, you had a full period, you're not pregnant. And I was like, well, I'm pregnant. And my son looks at me right away, and he's like super like, what? Is that why you're, oh, excuse me. He's like, is that why you're crying? I'm like, yeah, that's why I was fucking crying. Like, what the fuck, I'm pregnant? And not like I'm regretting it, it's more like shock. So, but I don't, that's the thing though, him too, because I was like, we don't have an ultrasound, where's the baby? But I did take the pregnancy test when I got home. So long story short, guys, can you see it? I am 5 months pregnant yesterday. Yes, Mom, I am pregnant. You're going to be a grandmother again. I just don't want the family to know. I have a lot of family who I do not speak to. I don't want them to know. I just don't want anyone who does not like us not to know anything. I just want my mom to know, my sister, and my best friend, and that's it. Not even my husband's family knows. I'm just too afraid to tell anybody, and people just to be so negative and like, I'm just scared. But I am pregnant, guys. That is a surprise. We have had ultrasounds. We have had seen the baby. We did have a scare, not because of the baby, but because I've been with the neighbors and me stressing out so much that I started having contraction pains. We went to the emergency room, and then we do have a little picture. I will make it in my next video, and the picture of the baby has his hand on his face like this. So we will find the gender. We will hopefully find out the gender next month. So I love you, family who are watching. Hopefully just my close family, like my mom and my sister. And yeah, I am pregnant. So that's why I've been gaining weight. But I need to let this video go because it's about to cut off. I love you guys so so much. I hope y'all are excited with me. I wonder to please tell me, are y'all shocked? I will put all my social websites. You can find social websites. I don't know. Instagram and Snapchat. Stop sending me dick pics, please, because I don't like dick pics. My Instagram is personal, so if you want to follow me on Instagram and I'm not accepting your request, let me know in messages. Hey, it's me. It's your sub, and I will accept it. I love you guys so much. I hope you're excited. I'm excited, and yes, I will make another video of all detail. I love you guys so much. I hope y'all guys have a great day. Love you. Bye.